Hey guys, Omar here from My Point of View, and today I have this 2020 Chevrolet Colorado. I have the MSRP sheet on the windshield. Let's just do a quick little walk around real quick. This is the two-wheel drive option, LT Crew, short box. Yes, this exterior is actually black and the interior is jet black as well. 3.6 liter V6 with 8-speed automatic gearbox when this thing was brand new. Standard price $29,000, and as tested, the vehicle I'll show you here in a second, $32,280. So we'll go over these features in a second, but let's go ahead and go over the exterior, the design. Now to me, this doesn't really fit into the Chevrolet lineup. I know I got a Chevrolet badge and it's the same as the GMC Canyon, but it doesn't look like a General Motors product. It looks like an Isuzu to me. But nevertheless, I mean, it's just a mid-sized truck. The proportions of it is, I mean, it's a truck. What do you kind of expect? The rear of the truck, it looks pretty good as well. It's the same style and the same body style as the GMC Canyon. You got like a step little stool right there to get into the bed. And while we're back here, let me go ahead and open up. When you open it up, it opens up slow, nice and quiet. Decent amount of cargo area back here as well. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about the styling. So let's just go ahead and hop into the interior real quick. All right, hopping on in, and being 6'9", this is vintage General Motors right here. So I have so much legroom, so much more than the Nissan Frontier, and definitely more than the Toyota Tacoma. I've yet to sit in the Honda Odyssey, and I want to go on a test drive on a Ford Ranger. Hopefully, I could do all that in this video today. So that's what I'm shooting for. Legroom is perfect for someone who is tall. Obviously, whoever's going to sit behind me is going to suffer, if they can suffer, if they can fit back there. The seat quality, I mentioned this in the 2019 Car Auto Show, and I'll mention it again. These seats are hideous. They're garbage. I don't like the comfort of them whatsoever. This is the major downfall for me, from my point of view, of this little truck. I do not like the comfort of these seats. But nevertheless, everything else in here feels, I mean, kind of what you expect from a midsize truck. You're not gonna be getting like the quality of like a Ram or, you know, F-250, stuff like that, Silverado. Windows are automatic down. All windows. Automatic up for the driver window only. Instrument cluster is different from any other General Motors products. The vehicle's actually off. But it's simple, easy to read, easy to use. Same infotainment as you see like in the newer Chevrolet products. Once again, this is just spot on, easy to use. No complaints on this department whatsoever. Nothing but praises over here. Climate control is big and chunky. Also, again, easy to use. Got your hazards buttons over here, traction control, cargo light. If you want to put it into tow mode, press the little button down over here. This reminds me of like the Mustang GT, but once again, it's easy, simple to use. Down over here, you do have two USBs and a auxiliary port down here, and a 12-volt socket down over here as well. 8-speed automatic gearbox. Got low range over here. Two cup holders, kind of a little on the small side, but at least you got two cup holders. Storage space down here, it is very tall, but also narrow as well. So you can put some useful items down in there. Yeah, just a simple truck. So let's go look in the back real quick. Obviously, no one's gonna be able to sit behind me on my driver's side. I'm gonna pull the seat up a little bit. Well, all the way up. And let's see how I fare in the back. But before I get back here, you do have two USB imports over here. 12-volt socket over here, and got I'm not sure what that's for. Put down this little armrest right here, and of course you have your two little cup holders over here. A small little storage space, very small. I don't think you can put anything in there. I'm pretty sure you can barely put a bottle in there, but at least to be snug enough in there. Oh man, yeah, these mid-size trucks I don't think are suitable for adults. This is not just the Colorado. So obviously with the seat scooted all the way forward, I guess someone can sit up there. And if I sit up straight, I mean, I'm barely I barely just clipped the clearance. So, I mean, I guess if you want to sit back here, you can withdo. Yeah, mid-size trucks are very weird to me. You have the ride height of almost a full-size truck, but it's so freaking narrow in there. I don't know. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and go over the engine real quick. All right, for 2020, you still have the option of 3 engine options. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, 3.6 liter V6, which is this right here, and also a 2.8 liter 4-cylinder as well, and that's a diesel. So, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. This is in my presence. So 3.6 liter V6, I already told you, is made to an 8-speed automatic gearbox. It has 308 brake horsepower and 275 foot-pounds of torque. I believe for 2021, the 4-cylinder option is deleted and there's no more manual transmission. You can't get this V6 in the manual transmission, only the 4-cylinder model. Let's go to the Chevrolet dealership, look at the 2020 models and possibly the 2021s. I know they have more 2021s than the 2020s, but let's just try luck real quick. All right, guys, I'm here at the Freeland Chevrolet dealership here in Antioch, Tennessee, right off of Bell Road. And I have permission to go ahead and look at these Colorados just for comparison videos. So this is actually the 2021 model. As you can see, the front of it got a nice little facelift. And this is the Z71 package. Got different type of wheels over here. And again, this is the 2021. It's a crew cab as well. Jet black interior, so let's look at the interior as well. Same 3.6 liter V6 8-speed automatic gearbox. Only that's different from the 2021 lineup is the deletion of the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. So you got a nice little touch over here. I can't really call it carbon fiber. Nice soft padding over here as well. And the seats are different. So let's see how the comfort of these seats are. They're actually better. Got a nice little insert right here. Yeah, this seat is actually more comfortable. Nice leather wrap steering wheel. Infotainment is about the same. There's actually the dual zone climate right here. Same gear lever over here as well. You got parking sensors. I believe downhill assist. I believe that's what the button is. Heated seats over here as well. You also have wireless charging over here as well. I don't have the key, no sunroof option on this one, but the seats are actually more comfortable on this one, so I'll give it that. So yeah, that's the inside. And yeah, I got heated seats, so far so good. If you get a Colorado, spend a little bit more and make sure you get these comfortable seats. This one is priced at $38,000. So this is the Z71 crew cab. Nice little black little door handles as well. Z off-road, little badging over here. Nice clean tailgate. Got Chevrolet spelled out on the back. I actually like this more than just a Chevrolet badge. So this is a nice touch as well. You still got the nice slow closing, nice slow opening, excuse me, tailgate. I like that truck. Yeah, these to me also look like the Z71 package. No, this one is not. No, neither of them are. It's a better example. I know my Tesla is in black, but here's it is in white. Ignoring the red little tow hooks, you do have like a different little mesh gloss finish up here. And the grille is slightly different as well. And this option has some type of a sport package, same as that one. Nice little red mirrors, black and red mirrors. You still got these type of seats. This is brand new with 9 miles on it. Let's see how much this costs. But you do have a little step bar right here to get in. Not sure that's necessary for midsize. This bed's actually painted, coated. Again, I like the Chevrolet emblem. I like the Chevrolet spelled out versus the badge. Got Chevrolet badge back here over here. Two-wheel drive LT crew cab, similar to mine as well. Standard vehicle price, $29,000. Yep, same as my 2020. 3.6 liter V6, 8-speed automatic gearbox. The way this is priced out, $36,000. That's really steep for midsize. And it's still got the same little seats, so I mean, there you are. On the other side of the lot is the commercial, so let's go walk over there in a few seconds. All right, my face mask on. So this is like a business model, you'll see something like AutoZone, O'Reilly Auto Park. You know, companies like that will use these type of trucks. Now this being 2021, the 4-cylinder option has been deleted, so you can only get the 3.6 liter V6. I'm not for sure if you can get the 2.8 liter 4-cylinder diesel in this extended cab model. This is usually just for business anyways. Standard vehicle price $25,000. Total vehicle price $28,000. Well, never mind, the first two are locked. Let me try my luck on these other two real quick. Yeah, it's brand new. I got that brand new smell. I got the vinyl seats. I think these are actually more comfortable than the cloth seats. So let me actually sit this all the way back. It's all the way back. Oh yeah, this is more comfortable than the ones you get on my tester. Now obviously this is the business model, like the fleet type of design. So you do get like a cheaper type of steering wheel right here. You do have the same little climate option over here, smaller screen. I'm pretty sure you don't have satellite radio option as well. But if you can find one of these 2019, 2018s, you can get in this body style, the extended cab, with a manual transmission. So this is probably a truck that I would probably look for to learn how to drive stick in. Because look at this leg room. Gauge cost is actually different as well. It looks cheaper, or just a different design. It doesn't look the same as it is on my tester. But yeah, you might as well get this because no one can sit in the back anyways, if you're just looking for a cheap truck. And shoot, while I'm here, I mean, they have like 4 different Nissan Frontiers. So this actually beats me going to a Nissan dealership. So I checked these two are open. I know it says 2018, but listen guys, it's been the same truck for the past 10 years. Only it's probably be different, it's probably just the radio. But nevertheless, I'm in this one. It's a crew cab 4x4 V6. Just got that 4 liter V6 that I mentioned in my Nissan Armada video. Pulling up the seat now. As you can see, I push the seat all the way back. I mean, I could fit in it, but my shin is on this little plastic part right here. This is an old school truck. I believe this is a 6-speed or 5-speed automatic gearbox. Nice little handbrake over here as well. Climate control is easy to use as well. And so forth with the radio, but Chevrolet got this thing beat. The seats are actually very comfortable versus the ones you have in the Colorado. Don't want to spend too much time on this. Gonna try and knock out the Ford dealership and also a Honda dealership, since I'm right here at the Nissan. 2019, once again, 4 liter V6, 5-speed automatic gearbox. This is the Desert Runner Auto. So I guess it's the same trim level as the Z71. You do have options to like adjust like the dial support. So let's see how I'll fare in this one. I don't know what that is. Everything's the same. The radio's different from that model over there. Like I just said here, everything's gonna be the same except for the radio. Climate control's the same. You don't have the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive option over here. Same gear lever, nice comfortable seats, handbrake, different gauge cluster, same information. I could fit in this better since I adjusted the seat. My shin is not touching this as is in the base model. I think I could learn how to drive stick in this. No, I think the Colorado still got to beat. Yeah, you got a huge steering wheel, but I mean, it's an old school truck. What do you expect? Let me try my luck in the back real quick. So me sitting back here, better entry than the Colorado. My legs are sitting up higher, so the floor is actually higher. And I do have headroom. Seats are comfortable. You got 2 cup holders, no USBs, anything like that. Yeah. So thank you once again, Freeland Chevrolet, for letting me look at your inventory. Now on to the next dealership. So I'm here at the same dealership as I was in the Ram 2500. We have a funeral in succession, so I'm gonna skip to it real quick. So you have a handful of Rangers here on the lot, but sadly most of these cost like 38,000, even 40 grand. And I'm trying to compare it to one that costs similar to mine, and mine costs like $32,000. So he's looking for the key. But I'm gonna go ahead and just look inside of these real quick. XLT trim level. So I get inside, nice brand new car smell. Cloth seats, I'm gonna adjust the cloth seats here in a second. They look like the same size as it. And I'm also gonna be looking out for the sales associate that's looking for the key. It's weird, how's this thing gonna cost $38,000 and I don't have power operated seats? That's weird, but the seats are, ooh, these are very comfortable. I like the gauge cluster as well. The stereo is nice and perfect for this size. Nice leather wrapped. Climate control. Even has a nice little handbrake. 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low. Auto stop, turn that off. Colorado doesn't even have that. 2.3 liter EcoBoost. I believe this is a 4-cylinder as well. Excuse me, that was a white one. Let me check what this engine has right here. Yeah, same 2.3, 10-speed automatic gearbox. And this one's priced at $38,000. Obviously costs more because the 4-wheel drive system. The total vehicle price is $39,000. Now the seats are very comfortable, but Lord, that's full-size SUV money right there. And it's not just Ford or Chevy, it's actually all the mid-size cars as well. Mid-size trucks as well. You do have 2 USB storages back here. You do have a power outlet. That's very nice back here as well. Got your 2 cup holders right here. The front seats are very comfortable. It's kind of a tight squeeze to get in right here, so I'm not gonna be able to test out the back seats. We'll look underneath the hood. There we go, 2.3 liter inline 4-cylinder. I'm pretty sure this got more torque than the V6 than the one I'm driving right now. It is EcoBoost. I'm not for sure if a 6-cylinder option is available for the Ranger, but that's what we're here to find out. All right, so I got the key to the XLT model. I forgot which color it is. I think it's the white one. I looked at the red one, but they gave me a key to the white one. It has a key insert as well. That's a cloth seats. Oh, this has actually the power adjusted seats in this one. Then we'll put the license plate on it and I'm gonna take it for a nice little cruise. This is actually the second time I actually test drove a car from a dealership. First one was a Nissan, and I got this opportunity to drive this 2021 Ford Ranger. This is fantastic. Get on an open road and test out this EcoBoost. Let's go ahead and get for a drive. Got a loud clutch fan. Gonna drive nice and slow to get the coolant temperature up to par. Very nice and quiet. You got the same amount of ride height as you do in the Colorado. Obviously this is the 4x4 model, so I can't really compare it against it. So it's not a true comparison, but I'm just trying to get a feel of the Ford Ranger. I do feel the shifts as it's downshifting itself. The ride is extremely smooth. It just absorbs the bumps. Obviously this is brand new. It got 83 miles on the odometer. This 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder. I mean, I haven't got on it yet, but you know, just cruising around, I can feel the torque. Driving position as I'm driving, I don't have as much legroom as I do in the Chevrolet or the GMC, but it's actually better than a Nissan. It reminds me of the Nissan Frontier, but it's actually better than the Nissan Frontier because you have power adjusted seats, and it's miles better than the Toyota Tacoma. Going up this little hill right here. Okay, now I went over a little bump. The body did go a little sideways on me, but that is expected from a truck. Oh yeah, this EcoBoost pulls very strong. The coolant temperature is up to par now, but it pulled very strong. Give a nice little acceleration as well. While the ride is comfortable, it is a little bouncy. It's on the bouncy side. So take that into consideration. You got plenty of torque, but remember this is an EcoBoost 4-cylinder versus a naturally aspirated V6. Check out the brakes. Brakes are nice and firm as well. Good brakes. I mean, I'm curious to see, you know, how well this 2.3 liter four-cylinder will hold up, towing and all that stuff as well. So thank you guys once again for a nice little test drive. I really did have a nice little drive in this thing. The backup camera quality is actually pretty good as well. I would say the Chevrolet has a beat. This is good, you can see it, but I think the Chevrolet is actually better. Let's take out the handbrake. So I'm in neutral, put the handbrake on. Then it move an inch. I mean, just like everything about this truck, I do. Comfort of the seats, the driver dynamics, the big, tall, chunky gear lever. You can rest your hand on it. I know it's not recommended, but that's what people gonna do anyways. I mean, it fits like perfectly, like my hand's just like flat, just like this. So this feels like a respectable mid-sized truck. That's it for the Fords. I'm gonna try my luck at a Honda dealership and look at a Ridgeline, and now I'll be complete with the mid-sized trucks. All right, this is a little sad moment for me real quick, but you guys remember I did that 2019 GMC Acadia review? I drove up here to this Cadillac dealership, but it's no longer a Cadillac dealership. It's a, I don't know what the crap it is, but I mean, there's cars over there, but it's not a Cadillac dealership anymore. That Cadillac dealership has been there ever since I was a little kid, probably even longer. So I'm actually gonna go next door to the Honda dealership out here in Metro Center. So I'm gonna try my luck over here real quick. Well, this dealership didn't have one, so I'm heading out to the same dealership as my first car review, the Honda Accord, to see if there's any luck over there. If not, sadly, the Ridgeline will not be featured in this video. So once again, Honda Murfreesboro pulled for me. They have a 2019, it's a used one, but they have a 2019 Honda Ridgeline, which they're letting me look at real quick. Mr. Eric Payne, actually from my second video, it's my Honda Accord video. I thought it was my first, but my second video. He's not currently in right now. He'll be here in a second, but Mr. Stan's right here, and we can go over these features real quick. All right, so you got the truck in here running for me real quick. Go sit down in the Ridgeline for the first time. Very comfortable leather seats. I just sunk in. It's like classic Cadillac seats right here. Very nice and comfortable. And yep, if you're 6'5" and above, you can fit in the Honda Ridgeline compared to like the Nissans and the Toyotas. You got the classic little Honda interior over here as well. This is 2019. So I'm pretty sure you have actual volume knob over here. You have a big little steering wheel as well. Gauge cluster's big, easy to use. Got 11,000 miles on it. Fuel level is low, so I don't want to keep it running too long. You do have a nice little sunroof in here, but man, I mean, it's very nice. Nice parking brake. Nice and firm, but not hard to press. Heated seats and the lot.
Keep me in here, man.
Yes, sir. Mr. Eric Payne, you guys remember him from my second video, the Honda Accord. We were actually over there, but times have changed. It's been almost a year now, so yeah.
It's been a year.
Yeah, so.
Welcome back to the Honda Murfreesboro location.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Good to see you, man.
Yes.
So let's go back over this real quick. That was the front seat. Check out the back seat. You can pull up these seats like you could in a normal full-size pickup truck. You do have two USB storages down over here. Nice little vents over here as well. Nice storage over here, man. This is actually very good, very nice. I believe this is the same 3.5 liter V6 that Honda will put in the Odyssey, the Pilot, and so forth. Earth Dream Technologies. Very light hood as well. As far as the styling, you got the Honda signature grille, Honda signature everything. It does look like a Honda Pilot. Actually, let me turn off the vehicle. So me actually sitting in the back, I could put the seat up just a little bit more, but I'm just gonna be like this. This is very comfortable seats in this Honda Ridgeline. And me sitting up all the way, I do have headroom as well. So the headroom department, the comfort in the back of the Honda Ridgeline is superb. And you actually sit slightly higher in the second row than you do in the first row. So you can actually see, you know, the road, just in case you're just curious. I do want to talk about the tailgate. So just like Stan showed me before I got my GoPro, let's pop it open. It's not a soft close. That's kind of a a little downfall. It will just slam shut, but I mean, hey, it's a truck. But also you can lift this little part up like this. There's a button, you can actually lock it as well. There's a button right here you press, okay? And if you use this whole little thing as a cooler, open the close tab over here, you got your spare tire. So yeah, this is perfect for tailgating. And actually, the bed itself is wide. I don't have the exact dimensions, but the height of it is not, you know, as tall. But I mean, whatever you want to use it for, I'm pretty sure you could put like some refrigerators. I mean, this is actually a truck. I mean, I don't care if it's like a front wheel drive base. It really doesn't matter whatsoever. The seat comfort, oh my goodness, when you sit in it, this is the second time you're doing that, it's so comfortable. You have a lot of storage space in here. I mean, it's practical. It's like a front wheel drive ute. I'll admit, I was one of those people that clown the Honda Ridgeline. That's front wheel drive. It's not a proper truck. But to be honest with you, it's very comfortable. It's very practical as well. Not only in the bed, but also in the second row. It's very spacious. And come on, it's a Honda. So put your pride aside. If you need a truck and a Honda Ridgeline is like on the list, this does the job very well. I would consider this. Thank you guys once again, Mr. Stan, Eric Payne, Honda Murfreesboro, for pulling for me one more time. Thank you guys so much. Actually, Eric Payne's gonna ride with me. We're gonna ride around this little Honda lot. Not gonna go far, but I'm very curious to see how this thing drives. All right, setting off. So I'm gonna go get something to eat after this before I go to work.
Finally, it's one of the most comfortable rides that you can get into right now.
I've driven the Ford, the Chevy, the Nissans, and I am going to go ahead and say this on record, on the camera.
In front of me?
In front of you as well, yep. This is very comfortable, and you hold true to that statement. So I just took you for, that's all I needed to do. The shortest test drive ever, hopefully.
True.
All right, cool. And that's it. I'm gonna turn off real quick. Thank you, Mr. Payne.
Thank you for coming.
This has been a fantastic review so far. Now, I'm not gonna go to the Toyota dealership because I already reviewed a Tacoma, even though there's different trim levels of Tacoma. I've got to show you guys. But I've driven them all. I don't have the Nissan on record, but if you guys could take my word for it, it's just an old school truck. But I'm gonna go more in the driver dynamics of this Colorado. Now, yes, I have driven the Nissan Frontier, featuring the video. I have driven Tacoma, I rented it. Got a little experience with the Ford Ranger, and just a tad little bit of the Honda Ridgeline. So let's compare this to the Ranger. Even though they go full throttle in it, it was brand new, and it was a dealership car, so can't just go there and tear up people's cars like that. But that had a 2.3 liter four-cylinder EcoBoost. That's what Ford's known for. 10-speed automatic. This has an 8-speed 3.6 naturally aspirated V6. Naturally aspirated V6. So the torque isn't like up front. It's not low end, just like the four-cylinder of the EcoBoost. But you do get up and move. You do get, it's no slouch whatsoever. I really do like this 8-speed automatic gearbox. Doesn't skip a beat. It pulls strong. You don't feel the shifts whatsoever. Yep, it's to my liking. The brakes are good as well. Now I'm doing 70 miles an hour and the engine's spinning at below 2,000 RPM, I believe, and I'm in 8th gear. I do not want to yank it to low range. I'm afraid it's probably gonna jump into 2nd gear or something like that. But usually I'm like at 70, 75. Let me see if I can punch up to 75 and get into a straight line. Yeah, 75, you will be cruising, you'll be kissing 2,000 RPMs on the dot, 75 miles an hour. Visibility ain't so bad as well. It's actually pretty good. I know it's nighttime, can't really see that well. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The seats are uncomfortable. The ride is a tad bit bumpy, but not as bumpy as the Ford Ranger. I don't think that's possible. You have a comfortable ride, but uncomfortable seats. Drive this. Maneuverability, all except for the Nissan Frontier. The Tacoma it's barely passes like the maneuverability test for me. The Frontier is just old. The Ridgeline has an SUV-like driving dynamic, which, you know, it pretty much is just, you know, a Honda Pilot. The GMC Canyon and the Colorado, I think, is probably the best. And the Ranger may feel similar, but when you're just like busting the U, like the steering wheel is like very light on a Ranger, is what I've noticed. So for maneuverability, easy entry, exit of a parking spot, parallel parking, all that stuff, I'll have to go with the Chevrolet and the GMC trucks on this one. And to close it all out, let me, this is kind of tough. I didn't spend that much time in the Honda Ridgeline as I wanted to. Let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. I still stand with this, that the Chevrolet Colorado and the GMC Canyon, with the seats that I tested, completely garbage seats. You saw when I sat down in the Nissan Frontier how comfortable those seats were. You get those type of seats even in the base Frontier. The Ford Ranger, doesn't matter if I had leather seats or the cloth seats. The cloth seats were mild better than this. But that Z71 package, those seats were fantastic. Not only the Z71 package, even the base one, the one made for Fleet, those little vinyl seats, those actually more comfortable than this. So if you're looking for a truck just to cruise around in, forget this trim level. I mean, this should be the last on the list. However, it does have a good ride. It's not an oxymoron whatsoever. It's just the seats are very uncomfortable, but the ride is actually pretty good. You do have a naturally aspirated V6, 3.6 liter V6, great 8-speed automatic gearbox. Not for sure if you need 10 speeds like the Ford Ranger. And the same goes for the Ford Ranger. I'm not for sure how long that 2.3 liter 4-cylinder will last versus the 3.6 V6 in the Colorado / Canyon. Every truck has its pros and cons. The pros is the strong engine, nice ride, and I guess the affordable price as well, depending on what you want. The cons, obviously just the seats. That's just the only thing missing about this truck in this trim level. But I don't want to bang on too much about the seats. Again, you may like the seats, but take it for a long test drive. Test drive every single last truck that there is to make sure the comfort, visibility, the ride, and the value as well. I think the Toyota holds its value because I guess it's just a Toyota. Take that into consideration. Do your homework. I'm just telling you right now, this is a good truck with those seats. Take it for a long test drive to see if you like it. Wish I had more time with the Honda and the Ford, but nevertheless, I really enjoyed this review. I really enjoyed this review. Every single last dealership was very nice to me, and I really do appreciate it. So I thank you guys so much. Ford, Honda, I really do appreciate you guys. So this is Omar from my point of view, and thank you so much for watching my video.